up, everybody? Will the Outlaw here with another video review, and today we're going to be looking at, as you can see, the Thundercats classic Lion-O figure. This is the part of the brand new line from Bandai, the same guys that brought you the Power Rangers line. And this particular figure is actually very reminiscent of, or actually exactly like what the original Lion-O was back in the early 80s. This is the Lion-O that I grew up with when I was a kid. I used to watch Thundercats all the time, and even though the original cartoon series hasn't really held up all that well, it still gives me a nice little thing to think about whenever I see something like that. I did have this guy as a kid when I was younger, and it's nice to see that with the resurgence of old 80s lines such as Transformers with the new movies, with the Master of the Universe classics that are coming out. It's good to see that that the Thundercats are getting their little time in the spotlight, and thanks to Bandai of America for doing this for us. As you can see, the packaging is very just very basic. Just a you know, the bubble, it's not even on a card, it's more like just, you know, the bubble wrapped around the figure. You can see the accessories in there, along with this has multiple languages on there, so this is the international packaging, which Bandai is known to do. So let's go ahead and get this guy open and see what we got. So here's Lion-O out of his packaging, and I have got to say, this figure has blown my mind. I have had some, I was never a big Power Rangers collector. I had some friends whose younger brothers were collectors of Power Rangers, had some toys, and I've never really been impressed by them. I mean, the articulation was kind of basic and everything, but this is totally different and totally blows my mind on what Bandai is capable of. As you can see, he is huge. This guy is tall. He is, I believe, 8 inches. Let me show you a little size comparison. Here he is next to Master of the Universe Classics He-Man, and as you can see, he just towers over him, over He-Man here. That's because I thought He-Man was a big guy, but as you can see, Lion-O is just towers over him. And the thing that really impresses me is the articulation that this guy has. This guy has so much articulation. His head can turn and has a little swivel on the neck. The arms move about, and the elbows. It does have somewhat of a ball-jointed wrist where you can move it around like that. The legs are nice double-jointed knees that can have that nice range of motion there. And the feet have very similar to the Master Universe figures, where it has the ankle tilt there. The only complaint I do have, and this is a complaint that I hear a lot, and I didn't really notice it until after I got this guy, is that the joints are actually not colored to match the boot here. They're actually colored to match the Lion-O skin tone, and that does kind of detract a little bit. It is kind of you know, it does take away a little bit, but you know, what can you do unless you go in there and color it yourself? But I don't know. The only other thing that I have to complain about it, I mean, the paint job, everything's really nice. The tone, the color of the figures, everything is really nice. But the fact that the abs and the upper shoulder here do not match the rest of the figure. It doesn't match the arms, it doesn't match the leg, it doesn't even match the head. It's a little lighter right here than it is anywhere else. So unless you're really looking for that, or unless that really bothers you, that's kind of not a good thing. So the one thing that's really cool about this is the accessories that this guy comes with. He does come with a couple of different hands. One of them is the claw shield, which is one of the more iconic things about the Thundercats. And what's cool about this is that it does come with the small sword of omens, which can fit into the claw shield there, just like it did in the cartoon series. And it does have this little removable little thing right here that can attach right here on the waist. And all you got to do, there's a little ball joint right here and a little hole in there that you can just switch in there. and it'll snap on there really nice. Oh, yeah, that's what you get, I guess. Really nice. Look up on there. Yeah. Anyway, you guys get the point. Yeah, so it'll hang on like that, but it does kind of hinder articulation a little bit because it does stick out so much. So if you don't want to do that, what you can do is you can take off the hand, which it does very easily, and just stick this on. There you go. And now he has his claw shield on. Now I really like this, the way they did it with the replacing of the hand gimmick, because the old version was the claw actually fit over the existing hand, and you know, it kind of didn't look right because you could see the hand underneath there. But with this one, you can actually the glove actually covers the whole arm, so it makes it more cartoon accurate that way. Also, he also comes with another hand that is the right hand, which is molded to hold the full. I'm going to put this on real quick. Yeah, this thing is kind of tricky because the ball does tend to move around a bit, but once you get it in there, it's nice and secure. It does have to hold the full-length Sword of Omens. Now this Sword of Omens is really nicely detailed. You can see all the little details in the hilt and in the all around here, including the Thundercats logo right there. The one complaint I do have about it though is that this thing is soft. It is very soft. If you have it like this, it will droop like that, so be careful on how you put it. When I got it out of the package, it was already, I had to actually bend it like that in order to get it out. So, but all I gotta do is just, you know, stroke it a couple times, and so that it gets straightened out like that. It does fit extremely securely into the arm, into the hand there. There you go. And now he has his sword. And what's cool about this guy, the articulation allows you to hold off his sword like that in his Thundercats pose. Very cool. Now this articulation is just outstanding, and in my opinion surpasses the Master of the Universe Classics. You wouldn't be able to do that with a Master Universe Classics figure. So, bottom line, if you are a Classics Thundercats collector or a fan in any way, this is a definite must get, no doubt. Even if you're a fan of high-end action figures, this is definitely the price tag and definitely worth searching for, both for nostalgia reasons and the amount of engineering that went into this figure and the amount of care, and the accessories alone are worth what this figure can do. So there you guys go. Hope y'all enjoyed, and take it easy.